It's passing up. This corner with the legend tie, finish tie. In this corner with the legend tie, finish tie. In this corner with the legend tie, finish tie. In this corner with the legend.
All right, you are now witnessing the 46th live coverage and watch along on the In This Corner podcast. I'm your host, the legend Todd Finney himself. Y'all know what the slogan is, no BS boxing. In the building with me, I got a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my buddy, Christian McGoo. Christian, what's happening?
What's up? Excited for the fight.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. We are covering Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang. This fight is in Saudi Arabia.
Well, started at 2:00. 2:00 today. Eastern time.
And it's now 8:00.
It's been a long day.
Facts, but the card was solid. All the fights were good.
Definitely.
Yeah, the link is in the comment section if anybody wants to join. What's your prediction, Christian?
Like I told you before, I'm definitely believe it or not, I'm going for Wilder. I believe Wilder is gonna get him within the first. I'm gonna say, let's see, eighth round knockout.
Okay. My prediction, I got Zhang winning, but if it goes past 6 rounds, I got Wilder by knockout because Zhang doesn't have the best gas tank.
All right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it can go either way. Like if it goes past 6, then I believe Wilder's gonna have the upper hand on that. But I hope they come out going hard. I really do.
Yeah. And it's been looking real bad, for Matchroom. They haven't won one fight. Let me get to the comment section real quick. First comment, Ryan Haney tuned in. He says this might be the last ring walk for both fighters.
Yeah.
That's funny. Salute to Ryan. I got Jay in the building. He says salute to you, Jay, man. Appreciate you, rocking with us, man. You've been rocking with us for the last couple of shows, man. Salute to you. So, Jay, man, what's your prediction for the fight? Man, my guy Scotty 70 in the building. He says, hi guys, 7:06 a.m. here in Thailand. Wow. Says can't get a stream to watch, but picking a Wilder KO, but not confident. Yeah, this is tricky, man. Like it's about 70-pound weight difference, man. So it's real tricky. So, Wilder said that, if he does not win this fight, he would retire. All right.
Sorry, I lost you.
Okay.
Both of them have so much on the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think, for Zhang, like him, it's really his country.
Yeah.
It's a big thing for him, but Wilder, like this is like your chance to kind of redeem yourself a little bit.
Right.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Both
both guys were face to face on my end, had a crazy stare down. Like, what's happening on your end? Let me get to this comment. Jay says, I picked Wilder as you said. Zhang has no gas tank. I know Wilder has no gas tank too, but I feel Wilder will win. All right.
Yeah.
So, round 1 starting.
It'll be, to me, it's gonna be more. It'll be more fun and more exciting fights to come if Wilder wins. But I'm excited.
Did you see the media workout?
Huh?
Did you see the media workout videos with Wilder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start over.
like he was doing like some defensive stuff, but he didn't look so great in my opinion.
I mean, Wilder's just not. I mean, he's just not. We all know what he got, and then that's true.
So it's just like a fill out round so far.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he said he was gonna bang him. Let's see if he does.
Yeah.
Let's see if he does it.
Yeah, nice body shot from Zhang.
Zhang, he's a big guy. Like, how you get that big? He's from China. How big his parents are?
Mm.
Yeah, they're little people by nature. So
Yeah. It's like Wilder's trying to do those wild smacking shots that he be doing.
And I think that's what Wilder's gonna. I mean, obviously, I mean that's all he can really depend on is his power shot. Wilder's I think his main goal right now is just to stay in it 6 rounds.
Yeah, he does look real light too.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's quite a bit lighter.
Yeah. Does the 70-pound weight difference, does that concern you?
Does it concern me?
Yeah, like, I mean, do you think that's gonna play a huge part in this fight?
A little bit, but not. I mean, that's obviously I wouldn't say concern, but I mean, it's a big difference, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I said, I think that Wilder, if he can just, you know, last half the fight, then I think he's gonna win. But
right, he does look real thin though. Like he looks thin.
He yeah. What was he? 218? Was it 218 he came in on?
Yeah, something like that. 218, 216, something like that.
No enough.
Yeah.
And he got them tiny legs too. What? Oh.
Yeah. Like everybody in here, drop your round by round predictions. Man.
I mean that round. I mean, who would you get that round to? That's a tough one.
that was tricky, man. I don't know. To me, it was more like a fill out round, but I don't know.
I guess I'll probably get that one to Jane. I'll get that to him, probably.
Okay. Ryan Haney says Wilder has some chicken legs.
Yeah, he definitely has some chicken legs.
Yeah, no, a lot of people always joked about.
You think he might, you know, try to bulk them up a little bit? I guess this is his genetic build. I don't know.
Yeah. Scotty 70, he says he's 214 pounds.
214, damn.
Yeah, 214. So he's light.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, all around the card was stacked. The card was stacked. The undercard was fire. So
yeah, it was. Do you believe it's gonna be a knockout?
Yeah, I think it'll be a knockout. I don't think this fight's going to distance, man. These are two power punchers. So
yeah, definitely. Definitely look at first.
Zhang got Wilder in the corner, throwing big shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wilder fighting back. He's throwing them smacking shots.
Do you know who did Wilder? Who was his? Oh shit! Damn!
Zhang got him in the corner.
Damn!
Wow!
Oh shit!
Does he look like he's wobbly?
Oh,
he's okay.
No. Oh man!
He went back to the other corner.
Zhang, he knew what he needed to do.
Wow!
Oh man!
Man, I'm scared for Wilder, man.
So, who did Wilder? You know who did he spar with? So who was his anybody?
Say that again.
Anybody we even know, like who was Wilder, like who was his sparring partners and stuff to prepare for this fight, you know?
Yeah, I don't know who his sparring partners were. Yeah, I have no idea. But my guy Ruben Lopez, he said, "What up? Who shout out to Ruben Lopez? Tuned in, man. Appreciate you rocking with us."
That's the damn corn. Oh man.
Yeah, Jay says Zhang is not a volume power puncher. Wilder won't be panicked like last fight. Okay. And plus, Joseph Parker was very, very active prior to fighting Wilder. He had like 4 fights in the year prior to fighting Wilder. So he was very, very active, and he like sacrificed a real lot to get where he's at. So we got to salute guys like Joseph Parker. So Wilder's in the corner again.
Yeah.
Ooh, big shot by Zhang.
Okay. He gonna wear him down though.
Yeah.
He's gonna get tired.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got.
Yeah.
Good, maybe.
Yeah, if it goes past 6 rounds, he's definitely gonna get tired.
Damn. I don't know. It's not to me. I don't think Wilder's going around yet. We got 24 seconds. I'm at 23 seconds left.
Yeah, round 2 is almost over for me.
Wilder just.
Yeah, I give that round to Zhang.
Yeah, this round and the first round and this round.
Okay, so you got a 2 to nothing for Zhang. All right. You know, if Zhang wins, that means none of Eddie Hearn's fighters won tonight. None. All right, that's a bad look.
I mean,
hey, but they did.
Eddie Hearn is never a bad look.
Yeah.
He never a bad look.
Yeah. Did you hear that if Wilder wins, that they could possibly set up, you know, Wilder and AJ? Because they were saying that earlier.
What I mean, the thing is, would it be worth it to AJ?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see. Oh my gosh! Hold on one second.
All right. Let's see, we got 6 people tuned in. Like, again, if you're new to the channel, man, definitely hit that like button, subscribe button on your way in. Jay says he got it 1-1. Okay. So Jay got a tie. So we're in round 3. Nice body shot by Wilder.
Yeah. I don't think nobody said this fight started down 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Facts, especially, you know, for Saudi Arabia card.
Yeah, it's probably like 2:30 there right now.
Ooh, Zhang landed a shot that, yeah, he landed a shot that pushed Wilder back in the ropes. Ooh, big shot by Wilder.
What time are you at? I'm at 2:13.
1:53 now.
Damn, I'm behind.
Yeah, not too much though.
Oh,
but Wilder seems like he's maybe the fighter.
He's fighting sloppy to me. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he to me, he's the guy that stalks you down, but it seems like he's fighting more on the back foot.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think he's like shy. He's shy to get caught now. You know, he's been in there with Ferry 2 times. He's tasted the canvas a few times. I think he's scared to, you know, touch the canvas.
Wilder's getting outboxed as he always does.
Right.
But again, you survive these rounds, then you got a good chance to. Ooh.
Facts.
I don't know.
And they did say that Batabiv and Bivov is back on track for October 21st.
October? Okay.
Yep. So it's back on track.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great fight.
Facts.
Did you ever hear anything about that one I was talking about with Crawford and Canelo? What was it?
They were talking about that. The guy was saying earlier, he was saying 2 fights he's trying to make happen is Wilder and AJ and Canelo and Crawford. Canelo and Crawford, I ain't really too interested in, but Wilder and AJ,
I'm not either. I'm not interested in AJ and Wilder because I believe
yeah,
that AJ. I believe he's gonna destroy. It's almost an insult for anybody to say that Wilder would be AJ. Get the fuck. There's no way.
yeah, it's like they both,
AJ's a boxer. Like his
yeah,
boxing IQ
yeah,
is outstanding compared to Wilder's. So
right,
if he
yeah,
came in and fought like he did against Andy Ruiz, maybe, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore.
yeah, yeah. I think it doesn't have that excitement like it used to a couple of years ago.
No,
Like,
it doesn't
yeah,
because Wilder's been he's already been like exposed. Like
mm-hmm,
there ain't no fear. I don't
mm-hmm,
think there's a fear of him anymore.
yeah,
Because the right hand, a real boxer, is gonna be able to defend themselves against that.
right,
So
yeah. Let me see the comments. Jay says I lost hope for Wilder already. Laughing. Brian
yeah,
Haney, he says looks like Wilder is just buying time for Zan to get tired. That's a good.
yep,
Yeah. That's a
that's
good
what he's
point.
doing. He said, if I can survive,
Mm-hmm.
wear him out. That's the plan. I guarantee you.
Yeah, because we're in round 4 now, so that's a good point, Ryan. That could be a strategy he's using.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I want to say, who shout out to my guys, who shout out the last ones at the bar, who shout out to my guy Chris G, who shout out to Shane. Like they may be able to come through, they may not. I don't know, but who shout out to my guys, man, for sure.
Yeah, it's tough when you got the fight in Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? Like again, I didn't expect this one to be so late. I thought, you know what I mean? I was thinking about 6:30.
Facts. Yeah, this is like our normal start time. Like our normal fight card start at 9. Like, it's almost 9
Right.
now. So yeah.
And like I said, I think in Saudi Arabia it's probably about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Now it looks like Wilder's trying to fight more in the center of the ring, but
Wilder's going, man. I hope see if he can make it.
Ooh, nice shot to the body by Zhang. I know we talked about this off camera, but like since we are live, do you think that Wilder should kept Malik Scott as a trainer?
Yeah, I don't think he should keep him as a friend. I think he should have been got rid of him.
I agree.
I mean, for good. I really think he should have looked elsewhere. I don't know. Maybe they just got such a good friendship now built up that but I don't know why. I don't get it.
Yeah. He basically got a trainer that he beat.
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think he should have kept Malik like after because he's lost 2 times with Malik now.
I don't think he should have got him to begin with.
Yeah.
How you gonna you beat somebody? How they gonna? To me, I don't know how can they help you improve? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, but who shout out to you, for getting me the interview with Big Zoe. He said he would love to train Wilder, but I guess it didn't work out or whatever.
Do what?
With Big Zoe.
Oh, he trained with him.
He was saying he would love to train Wilder.
Well, that's why I was wondering who Wilder who his sparring partners were, because Craig Lewis was one of his sparring partners. And I don't know. I ain't talked to it. I ain't asked Craig. I don't think he was in his camp, and Zoe used to be. And I know he wasn't this time. So I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw some. I saw an old sparring video where he was sparring Herkovich. I don't know how old it was, but yeah, he was sparring Herkovich.
What about John? Did you see anything about his little training?
He was doing a media workout, and he was the guy had a glove on his stick, and he was constantly pushing in Wilder's face, and Wilder was just doing defensive stuff, but he didn't look so great doing it. He looked I don't know. And he was spinning around and all this stuff. Like, he didn't look good. That's all I can say.
I just feel bad for him because I know how his country. I just know how that whole thing is, and they picked this life for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely done a great job. But you think win or lose for either one, like what is next? If either one loses, is there anything left?
Well, Wilder said if he loses, he's going to retire. As far as Zhang, if he wins, I don't mind seeing him fight AJ, to be honest. I won't mind seeing that. I think AJ beats him.
But you know what's going to happen if he fights AJ?
He probably get stopped.
He going to get stopped. He's going to get knocked out.
Yeah. Ooh, Wilder done a nice shot. Wilder's going in for the kill. That's the old Wilder. He's trying to go in for the kill now.
Fifth round?
He getting in his rhythm now.
Yeah, Wilder, he feels like he got to learn him out, like we said.
Yeah. He didn't keep it up, though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Wilder. Yeah.
He's trying to throw them bombs this round. Let me run through this comment section. Scotty70 says Fury is a real boxer and got put down plenty of times by Wilder. True. Jay says a Chinese guy kicking Wilder's A. If he wins, says LDBC is going to cry hard.
Let's be honest, though, when you talk about the Fury and Wilder. Oh my God, I'm behind.
Man. Oh man,
fuck, I'm behind.
Yeah, that was
what
like
happened?
I'll let you say it. That was like oh no.
No.
He might retire.
Oh shit.
But that was kind of like
oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Damn.
Wow.
Oh shit. I think he's done. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yep, Deontay Wilder's over with.
Yeah, I gotta see that replay.
Damn, what the
man.
He should have waited. Look, man. Oh, that's tough.
Like,
that's tough. But I was trying to say when the comment about Fury and Wilder, we gotta also understand how Fury fights, and he likes to showboat and all that stuff. So you can't sit there and act like Fury just that shit wouldn't happen. Fury just has to. If he had been more focused, it would never happen anyway. So yeah, Wilder, he's done.
Wow,
he's done.
Yeah, they're showing him sitting in the corner, like his nose and his mouth was bleeding.
Yeah. Wow. He tried. He gave it.
I got to see the replay because it looked like Wilder, like kind of his back was turned the other way.
Yeah, because why the fuck you don't do that?
Facts. Just protect yourself.
He got hit with a hard shot. You gonna turn your back?
Yeah, facts. You cannot do that. Yeah,
facts. Right.
Yeah, I talked about this on the live. Protect yourself at all times. Facts. Yeah, I talked about this on a live. Like it was a fight. I can't remember what fight it was. I think it was like in martial arts, and he was talking to the ref, and bam, he got caught. Yeah. That reminds me of Victor Ortiz and Mayweather in a sense.
Right. Man.
Yeah, see, the replay shows he got caught, then he turned around and said something to the ref and got caught again. Yeah, he should have did that.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
wow.
I mean, what was you talking to the ref about? You in the middle of a fight.
Facts.
Look, you get hit, and then you gonna Oh.
Maybe he did that because he was dazed too. You know, he could have just been dazed from that punch.
I honestly, I'm not a Wilder fan, but I hate to see him go down like that again. You know,
Yeah,
I do. And then bam, bam,
yeah, yeah. Now he's been
down he
stopped.
goes. Down he goes.
Uh, uh,
Man,
Let me run
oh,
to these
that's something else
comments.
right there. Look.
Yeah, Ryan Hanley, he says,
And
"Oh
then you
no,
turn around. Oh, that is probably that might be the the best knockout of the year so far.
yeah,
That was
uh,
just like as soon as he turned around, he was just right there. Oh man.
yeah,
He was right, Ty. Good job on your prediction. I
yeah,
can't believe I went for Wilder, but I was trying to
yeah."
hopefully.
I know. I should have took you up on that bet.
No, you shouldn't have. I'm glad you didn't.
Wow, man, I feel simple now. I could have some extra money in my pocket.
Hey, I wouldn't have bet no money on this one anyway.
Yeah,
The Saudis, they said, "Let's go."
yeah,
I feel bad for Wilder, but you
yeah.
know, it
Um,
just didn't work out for him.
yeah. Ryan Haley says, "What a sad end to Wilder Fats."
Yeah.
Uh, Jay says, "Poor Eddie." And then,
Nah, ain't no poor Eddie. Eddie is straight. Hey, but
yeah,
where's the bomb squad at? Because I could not stand any of them. Where they at
yeah,
now? Where they at
man,
now?
man, they hiding.
They crying.
Fats.
Bomb squad.
Yeah,
Don't ever want to hear that again in my life.
yeah,
We'll never probably hear it again, actually. So,
yeah. Eh. Let me see. Ryan Haney says, "Defend yourself at all times." Why was
wait,
he talking to the ref? Only he can tell us that.
right.
Yeah, only he can
Like
tell
you
us
said,
that.
though, I mean, obviously, something wasn't connecting for you to even do that. Because
Facts.
again, in boxing, you always shoot yourself all the time. You
Yep.
turned around and got knocked out.
Facts. So, as far as now going forward, now I can answer your question a little better. I think Wilder may retire like he said he was. I
He
mean,
needs
like,
to.
yeah. And then
Because
Zhang,
Andy Ruiz will knock him out. And Andy Ruiz, not even a trained Andy Ruiz, will probably knock him out.
yeah. Uh,
And that was a fight, actually, I would have liked to have seen.
yeah, they just couldn't work on they couldn't come to a financial agreement. Like Andy Ruiz was like asking for too much money in that fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would have been a nice fight to see.
Yeah,
But Wilder, I mean, I can't wait to hear what he got to say.
yeah.
He did bang him. That's what he said he's gonna do. Someone banged you. I was like, oh man, and he did it.
That's like so
41-year
everybody
old. Let's go for the 40-year-olds.
that's and he's
The
back.
40-year-olds still got it.
Yep. I know my guy Chris G is happy. He's probably crazy happy right now.
It sucks for Deontay Wilder,
Yeah.
but his like you said. I feel like again his everything. You can't get better with Malik Scott. He can't get better
Facts.
with him, and
Facts.
I just
Facts. Now, if you think about it, he lost to Fury in the trilogy. He lost to Joseph Parker. Now he's lost to Zahn. This is three
right.
times he lost with a new trainer. Three
Yeah.
times. So yeah, Malik Scott was not. That was not the
I
answer,
mean,
man.
Joseph Parker. That was probably, I think, more of a hit than this fight,
Yeah.
because he's a motherfucker. Right? He's a big guy. He's a good fighter, and if he can get you in the first 6 rounds, then yeah.
Yeah.
I think Wilder was getting a little too. He should have waited a little bit more before he tried to do some weird.
Yeah.
Where's the interpreter?
Yeah, he's talking for him. Look, I would love to see him and AJ, but I think he's just too old for AJ. Like AJ's.
Oh, him and AJ? No,
Yeah,
AJ
yeah,
would probably He'd hurt him too bad.
Yeah.
That's a sad thing because like the heavyweight division is just kind of like, ugh.
All right. So if you don't want to see Zhang and AJ, would you like to see Daniel Dubois and AJ?
Yeah, I would rather see that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean Dubois, his last 2 fights were stoppage wins. Stoppage win over Herkovich, stoppage win over
Yeah,
Big
I
Baby
think that.
Miller.
Yeah,
So that can be an option for him, down the road, like at the end of the year fight or something like
it
that.
could be
Yeah.
absolutely, but I don't think. Yeah, Wilder. He look at this. That's just.
Mhm.
I mean, what was he like? He walking away like the way he walked away and turned his back.
Facts.
I what did he? Didn't
Facts.
nothing illegal happen? What nothing? You got hit.
Mhm.
And, oh man.
Facts.
Whew. What
Uh,
was the odds as far as betting? I guess it was more for against Wilder.
it was Zhang was the favorite, but he wasn't the favorite by a wide margin though. It wasn't like that wide of a margin, but he was the favorite in the fight.
So let's say if you bet, I wonder if you bet like Zhang to win in the fifth round knockout. How much? I wonder how much money you would have won. So if you bet like $100. I think some people know like how to bet. Like boxing is hard though because there's all these different options you have.
Yeah.
Because I think you can have different things. Like you say, okay, well if he
Mhm.
beats them in 6 rounds or whatever, but you got all these different little ways you can bet.
Right. Eh.
The big bang.
Yeah. So did Wilder leave the ring, or did he talk on the mic yet, or anything, or did he
He
leave?
talked that. He talked that. I don't think he's left the ring, but maybe he did. I don't know. I see this.
Okay. Ryan, yeah, he says Wilder left the ring. I wanted to hear him talk. Wow.
Oh, he left?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's what I say. I don't see him in there.
Dang.
Wow. He's probably upset, man.
I mean, I know he's upset because I mean, who wouldn't be? But at least give us something.
But
But look at that. That's nice. That trophy,
five,
that boxing glove trophy.
yeah, five versus five.
Man, I
Going to
want
Frank
that.
Warren. Yeah.
Look, what's this? Again, I'm behind. What's this check? The Saudi, look at them. The Saudis said, like, "Yep, we'll have more fights here. Everybody,
Mhm.
give y'all all the money."
They the ones making the moves, man. The Saudis are
Look at
making the bigger
that.
fights, man.
I know, but still, that's a real nice,
Trophy.
nice little trophy. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I want that.
Mm. Wow.
Oh no, he don't. Why everybody mess with Eddie? Like, leave him alone. He had a rough night. It's okay. He's still smiling, still handsome.
Facts. Yeah. I mean,
No.
he got the Boots fight coming up, in
Oh, I can't
July.
wait for
So
that. I cannot wait for that.
mm,
Luce is the next. He's the next superstar.
mm. Yeah, no, I had the opportunity to see Boots fight 3 times live now. And
You have?
yeah, let me get Wilton in here. My guy, Wilton Henry in the building. Salute.
What's up, family? How you doing?
Good, man. Good. You see the fight?
Yeah, man. I woke up from a good little nap. Then next thing you know, I seen Dubois. Dubois put on a nice little performance, and then the champ couldn't do it. He tried. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can ask for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You talking about Wilder?
On tonight.
Yeah,
Nah,
Wilder, he couldn't do it, but I'm proud of him though that he went in there against a monster. He gave it all he had. Good night of boxing, man.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, this is a solid card all around, man. You see, none of Eddie Hearn's fighters won.
No, they went. They went
Eddie is just fine though. Like, don't feel bad for him. I mean, he's just fine. I mean, he's probably upset. He probably lost maybe a little. He still made money. He's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
Did
y'all
you
think?
see when Ryder was talking to the ref?
Nah, he got knocked senseless for a second. So
Right.
That's exactly what I said, because Zhang did nothing to him for him
Nothing.
to look at the ref and say,
Right.
hey, and he just got clipped right after that. So like, I didn't get it.
He just didn't know what he knew he was hurt, and I don't know. I guess he felt.
But you know what? This got me thinking. When he got dropped by Fury in the second fight, he said something to the ref, and like, I mean, he got caught and fell. So I don't know if he was trying to say Fury hit him in the back of the head or what, but he got dropped and said something to the ref. And in this fight, he gets clipped and says something to the ref and gets
Well,
clipped
we
again.
always know Wilder comes with as many excuses as he can come up with.
Yeah,
That's why we can't even. He ain't here right now for us to hear anything he has to say.
yeah. Hey, Wilson, I got a
Well, I ain't gonna
question.
say all that though. I'm just saying, like, when somebody get hit upside the head, you don't know how their response gonna be. Their equilibrium could be thrown off. So that's how that
Well,
goes. I mean, you
most
can't.
boxers don't turn their back and walk away.
Yeah, most boxers don't do that, but you don't know how somebody's gonna respond once they get hit upside the head, and their equilibrium's thrown off. But what we can say is this though. Like when we talk about excuses, what about Tyson Fury? What about the excuse he had against Alexander Usyk after he lost?
Yeah.
The fact that Alexander Usyk
About who?
at war, is that what we talking about?
What are you talking about?
Man was in the ring. He fought against like one of the people that's in the boxing game.
Why you bringing up Tyson Fury though?
Because of the fact that you talk about excuses. So when we talk about excuses, do we say Tyson Fury's making excuses when he said that Alexander Usyk, the only reason he won is because of the fact that his country's at war? Is that an excuse?
I mean, it might be, but you know, but Tyson Fury's
Fury?
also not known for excuses, though. I mean,
No, you don't know
so
for excuses. That's
I
the thing.
mean, it is
You
what
don't know
it is.
for
A lot of
excuses.
people have
You overlook
excuses,
the
but
excuse.
Fury, Wilder has had so many. Your suit was too heavy.
Yeah, his suit was too heavy. But
Yeah, I mean, that's
what
what I'm
about
saying. Like,
Tyson Fury when he tested positive for PEDs? Has Wilder ever tested positive for PEDs? Has he ever been suspended for 2 years for PEDs?
it might have helped what he did.
Huh?
Might have helped him. I mean, I don't know.
Right. So
Wilder
you
just
tested positive for
Wilder
PEDs,
doesn't.
when do you start believing somebody who cheated?
Yeah.
That's a question. When do you start believing somebody who cheated?
Are you referring to Ryan Garcia?
I'm talking about Tyson.
He's talking about Fury.
Whoever cheated.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
but at the end of the day, the majority of boxers do something. The majority don't get caught.
No, I'm talking about the person who got caught. When do you start believing that person who you
just
just said?
but just because you didn't get caught, don't mean you weren't doing it. So.
Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's not an excuse maker. Tyson Fury is somebody that you like. You like his personality and all that type of stuff. But he cheated. So Wilder's somebody you talking about making excuses after he got hit upside the head by a gigantic puncher.
But
he's making excuses.
Wilder turned around. Wilder, you got hit, but you turn around. You protect yourself at all times. You turn around away from him, and then you turn back and get knocked the fuck out. Like that's not what you don't do that. That's again. That's why he left the ring, because he can't justify that. He can't, like, that was stupid.
It's stupid when
It was
so when you get knocked out, it's stupid to lay on the ground.
No, it was. I'm saying, like, just the way that it happened.
Man, Will Henry from Last Ones at the Bar. I just want to say, I appreciate you letting me on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And talking about this good thing that they call boxing. Shout out to Zhilei Zhang, man. He did his thing up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully AJ will fight him. But I like way Dubois.
No, I did.
Dubois looked good today, man. I like what he was doing. So,
I can't see him fighting AJ though.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing going forward. I don't mind seeing AJ take on the winners, either Zhilei Zhang or either Dubois. Like Dubois got his last 2 fights, he got stoppages, so he's on a nice little run.
I'd rather see that than him fight Zhang, because I just can't see. I don't think that's going to be anything exciting.
All right. Let me run through these comments. Jay says Wilder reminds me of LeBron. And he says why he talked to the ref when he get hit. Yeah, but Wilson, that's a good point, man. You don't know somebody's gonna react when they get knocked upside the head, man. Everybody.
Man, you don't know how these people gonna respond. My bad. I don't even mean to cut you off, Legend, man. But the thing is that Caitlin Clark get a whole bunch of love from the fans when she sit up here and cry to the referees and all of that type of stuff. But then LeBron, who put in work for 20 damn years, they want to sit up here and say, "Oh, he's like, look, man, if you don't get up out of here, if you don't get up off LeBron nuts and then stop catering to these other people, stop it, man." Like, that's the thing that frustrates me. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and calm down. I'm over here, I'm sipping a little bit. I got me a little AT.
You know, I actually thought Wilder was gonna win this fight. To be honest, I mean, I really thought he was gonna wear him out, make him tired, and then he was gonna, you know, get him. But like I think Wilder was doing too much in the, you know, again it was the fifth round. You got to kind of. I don't think they. I don't know. I don't think they planned well for that. Because I really did think Wilder was gonna pull it off, and he could have.
That could have been a game plan, but maybe it just didn't work. Because
Floyd did that to McGregor. Start doing too much.
Yeah, Floyd did that to McGregor. Let him tire out and then finish him off.
He did that, but listen, man, McGregor is not a boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I'm just
I feel what you're saying in terms of the strategy, but you also have to factor in that Wilder and Fury, both of them, some of their careers have been taken away from them due to the brutality of those three fights.
Mm-hmm.
They may not be, they may just be, not the same. They're them, but at the same time, they lost pieces of their careers in those brutal matches that they had. You see how Fury's been looking when he fought Nagano. You see how Fury looked at certain times against Usyk. His punch resistance doesn't look like it's the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think the same. I don't think Tyson Fury, if he fought Usyk prior to Deontay Wilder, he would have been able to take those shots. He wouldn't have been falling all across the ring, against no dang on Usyk. He might have got stunned, but not to the extent that he was stunned in that fight. You know what I mean? So you got to factor those things in, man. Boxing is a non-forgiving game.
Yeah. Tyson Fury always does too much. So a lot of times when he gets caught, he's doing too much.
Yeah.
I'll say this, we could take it way back, before him and Wilder even fought. When Wilder knocked out, what's his name, Spilker, when Fury got in the ring and did all that antics and stuff, man, I thought that was just a little too far. I mean, he just ended up, he just knocked the guy out. The guy laid out in the ring, and Fury just gets in the ring and do all that crazy stuff. I just think it wasn't the time and place for that. But I mean, that's Fury, man. It's unpredictable when it comes to him. But I don't like what he said about Usyk. He won because his country war. I didn't like that, man. That was that was distasteful, man. What you think about that, Christian? She might have a connection issue or something. Salute, Shane. What's good?
What's good, my man?
Man, ain't right, man. Here talking this boxing, man. Did you catch the fight?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Oh man, honestly, I'm kind of sad for him, man. I mean, I really like Deontay Wilder, and I mean, I think a lot of respect needs to be on his name, for what he's doing at his age. When he come in at 20 and all that, won the heavyweight title. I don't think it takes away from that at all. I mean,
yeah. But
at the same time, I do think, it's time to hang it up too. So, I mean,
yeah, he mentioned, if he lost tonight that he's going to retire, but we'll see what he says. I mean, he left the ring, so we just have to wait in the coming days to see, what he's going to say. Do I think he's going to retire? I do. Like I'm saying, this is his third time being stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's pushing 40. So like you said, man, he did what he did in the sport. He started at a late age, won the championship, had a lot of successful title defenses. So no shame in his game, man.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's every bit as impressive as not as impressive, but it's pretty close to as impressive as Mike Tyson winning the title so young. You know what I mean? Like him coming into the sport so old, it's pretty impressive what he's done. You know, and
Facts.
I hope that people will remember that. You know,
Facts.
if he stays in the game too long, you know, I've seen a lot of people tarnish their legacy like that. You know, and I think it'd be good for him to hang it up now.
Can I chime in real quick, fellas? One thing,
Absolutely.
couple things you mentioned, Shane, man. Shout out to you, man. It's always an honor and pleasure to go ahead and rock out with you. It's
Same,
a couple
brother.
things. Yeah, it's a couple things that I'm seeing. I'm seeing AJ crawl his head up off the dang on hole. You understand what I'm saying? Like he see Wilder lose now when I see him front and center. Man, get up out of here, man. If Wilder would have went in there and whitewashed Zhang, he wouldn't be sitting up here having no dang on interview. Man, forget you. Then that's the reason why I love Deontay Wilder, because of the fact that he go out on the show. He takes these challenges. When people didn't want to mess around with Luis Ortiz, he went up in there and he fought him not only once, but he fought him twice. AJ wasn't trying to mess with no Luis Ortiz. Matter of fact, Eddie Hearn tucked Luis Ortiz underneath his wing in order to avoid him being able to face AJ. So going up out of here, man. Deontay Wilder, I don't like now. See, it's one thing to lose to Parker after a long layoff, but you end up losing a decision. In this fight, you got knocked silly. So now you really should start considering retirement. Now, I know Turkey might have some money there.
I'm back.
Turkey might have some money there for you that you can't refuse. But then I still hear Wilder talk about, you know, that he's willing to die in the ring and all of that type of stuff in order to support his family, things like that. And when I hear the man say that and I see the look in his eyes, I think that he sincerely believes that. You know what I mean? And I'm really happy that the referee, and I don't know what's so funny in terms of this young lady who's laughing at what I'm saying.
I'm just giggling because when you said he believes it, I believe you're exactly right. He definitely believed he was willing to die in the ring. But Wilder, you stepping into a place that you really, you know, aren't supposed to be.
Why not?
Because he's just not. Everybody has known this from the very beginning, but like there were so many little things. Like, okay, well maybe he has an opportunity. Maybe he can do this, but he can't. Like the only thing with the right hand, like when you start fighting real boxers, they will always have like they're gonna be trained to not let that happen, not to get hit by the right hand. That's what I'm saying. I'm not laughing like that. I'm just when you said that.
No, what I'm saying is at this particular stage in his career, everybody gets to a point where they're more susceptible, more vulnerable because the damage that they've taken in their career. You seen Roy Jones. I seen Roy Jones get knocked silly by people who, if he was in his prime, that he would have did him dirty. So you just get to that point. But at the same time, I respect the man who lives by what he say, because when he says that, I'm the same type of person. I'm not a boxer, but if I say something, I mean the hell with what I say. Like, I'm not saying that because I'm playing. I'm saying that because I can stand on what it is that I'm talking about.
And I respect Wilder because, I mean, honestly, Wilder, like, with all the bad things, all the fights he's lost, he still, you know, has the courage to get in there and fight. I respect him 100%. I was going for him. I was hoping he won tonight, to be honest, because I feel like that would be more fun for me and everybody else to see if Wilder had won. So I was definitely going for him.
Yeah, I respect.
You know, I have 100% respect for him.
I respect that. I wanted Wilder to win because I'm just a fan of Deontay Wilder, but at the same time, that big joker from China is a bad boy. He's just old.
He is. Yes, he is. He's a big guy. You know.
Yeah, he's just old. That's the only. I wish there was, like, I think that he's starting to peak when he's past his prime, like getting physically better. You know what I'm saying? As far as like having better stamina and stuff.
But you also have to look at the competition aspect of it. And the competition aspect of it, there is not, it's not that great.
Yeah, I just want to add, I agree with you 100%, man. A lot of fighters just don't know when to hang it up. Like Roy Jones is a good example. so many fighters, fight past their prime, when they slow down, lose their reflexes, and they mess up their records. But yeah, that's a good point, with Roy Jones, man. Look at Mike Tyson. This was a real sanctioned fight with Jake Paul now, and now he has a flare up or something where the fight gets postponed.
Yeah, awesome.
These guys just don't know when to hang it up. I mean, it could be money, it could be the love for the sport, trying to prove something. I don't know. I mean, everybody's got different reasons why they continue to fight, past their time.
But we all do it though, bro. Like I look and I see dudes. I'm just looking on social media, and we used to get busy back in the day on the basketball court. I know when to quit. Like I'm done. Like I'm not going to sit up here and rupture my Achilles. But I see them from time to time. It always starts like this. And I was just out there shooting around. They might show a little video. I'm shooting around. Next thing you know, we're just playing horse. Next thing you know, they playing one-on-one. Then they playing some competition. Yeah, man, I was killing. And then I see that proverbial leg that's up on there with the Achilles gone. And I'm like, man, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. That's almost any sport with the exception, like maybe football, because you can't really get that many people out there to participate. But like in most sports, it's always like somebody has to have something very traumatic that happens in order for them to just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, for me, I'm not going. I got to go to work on Monday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit up here and be trying to be limping around. You know what I'm saying? But man, shout out to these dudes, man. This is a good thing. This is a healthy thing. I don't want this to be like something that's sad because we see a person lose. No, that's the way that's gonna be what's gonna happen in this sport. You have to now. This is okay for him to go out on this. Now, if he keeps coming back, then it's gonna be sad. You know what I mean? But you have to get to this point where you fought somebody who's an upper echelon guy, and this is the second time you lose, and it's a different way that you lose it. And so, champ, the way you fight is not like you don't get better technically. You know what I'm saying? At this stage, it's just gonna get all bad for you. Only way that you come back is that they give you some money that you can't refuse. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta. They give you about 25 million. Like that. Oh shit, that's my legacy. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta grab that back.
Yeah,
I think he still has that. Obviously, power is the last thing to go, and he still has that ability to change the course of a fight. With one punch, and that. I mean, to me, that will always make him interesting in one aspect. But that goes less and less and less likely over time. Obviously.
Shane, before you finish though. To you, does that power? It doesn't seem as daunting as it did before. I don't know if it's because his legs looking smaller, but he hit Zhang a couple times, and he hit Parker a couple times, and it wasn't the same effect that I've seen before.
That's very true. That is very, very true, and I feel like he's been on the decline ever since. I mean, and I hate to say it, but it's just the truth. Ever since he got with Malik, I feel like he's been on the decline ever since then.
Can I pause you again for a second?
Yeah. Okay.
I left.
Give me just a minute.
I left that for my notes for tomorrow. I didn't want to be a spoiler to what I was gonna say when me and my guy get together tomorrow. But that's listen, man. Like, whatever conspiracy theory that he had with Mark Breland in that first Tyson Fury fight, I saw growth in Deontay Wilder. Like what he was establishing with him was the jab. Like he was getting a nice little jab, and then he was building him from there. Since he got with Malik Scott, I had, like you say, it's like Devin Haney. When Devin Haney was with Floyd Mayweather Sr., I was seeing like potentially somebody who could be Floyd Mayweather-esque. And then when he got, it wasn't that he was lacking, but I just didn't see more like him getting better anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just stuck at that same little level. But very good point, man. You made the point of the night with that one.
But yeah, I want to say like as far as him, Wilder, getting caught with that shot, talking to the ref before he got caught with the shot, Mike Tyson had it saying everybody got a plan until they get rocked. Once you get rocked, you don't know how you're gonna react. So I mean, yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. But it had to be something like now that's a little different than before, because we seen him right before. Remember, we seen him come back against Fury. It wasn't like he responded like that. But like I say, the more your marbles get jarred, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a little bit differently than the way you respond when you get touched again. It's that first time, man. Like, I've seen what Tommy Hearns was able to. He was able to recuperate better than your average fighter, but at the same time, once his cranium got cracked, he was one of those people. He was more chinny than he was before, but he was still so solid and had so much power that you was not going to really just go up there in there on Tommy Hearns. But when you touched him, you can see that he'd do a little bit of a dance, or he would be more susceptible after he got knocked out, especially against that Hagler fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see it.
That's a good point, man. Like I think in the UFC a lot, especially like you got these guys like BJ Penn and Chuck Liddell. It gets to the point with them where they begin to they go from like you believing them because they were once great, right, to becoming delusional. Like Chuck Liddell, for instance, calling out John Jones over there and stuff, and like it gets knocked out by Tito Ortiz, a much older fighter. I know it's a different sport, but as far as like the ability to take the punches, like Chuck Liddell had gotten to that point where he just couldn't take them anymore, and it's that nightmare white light fight that sticks with you. You know what I mean? Like you see that white light from getting knocked out, and it just sticks with you from then on. And like you become susceptible to it because you get this fear of it, and then your body just starts to get where it can't take it as well. I believe Wilder trained hard for this fight. You know what I mean? Like I believe he come in hungry and really obviously he wanted this fight. And it just, like you said, it gets to that point where you just can't do it anymore, and it happens to everybody. He's got nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, honestly, I'm damn proud of him in his career, and I do think he made a mistake with Malik Scott, but besides that, his early career, I'm damn proud of him, man. He had a great career. Beat some people that people didn't think he would beat too. There was a point early on, and I respected the honesty. There was a point early on in his career where they asked him, and he said he'd probably need like a year or two before he was ready for Vladimir Klitschko, who was the dominant champion of the time. And I mean, that's respect, because that's seeing where you're at, and he needs to see where he's at now. You know what I mean? And I think he does. Obviously, if he says he's going to retire, if he loses, he probably does see it. Like that's pretty much seeing the forest for the trees. I hope that he will retire with this, and I would like to see him give a speech and say something about like but I'm done with my career, but I've done something that deserves a lot of respect, and I hope people put respect on my name, because as a fan, I do hope people put respect on his name. He deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He deserves it.
And the thing is, too, what you appreciate is because he damn near was knocked out when he was on the ground, but the champ fought his way up to his feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad the referee decided to call a halt to it. That when he was talking about I'm willing to die in the ring, if the referee would have let him go, he may very well have got his wish. You know what I'm saying? Because he was bad.
Well, the really hurts me with Wilder is those excuses, man. Like,
Whoa,
that
Shane. I
is
don't
so
want to get on
wild.
you. Shane, I don't want to get on you. Listen, hold on. Time out. Before you say that, good brother. Like we say that, and the reason why I'm big on labeling somebody as this or that, I'm gonna tell you why. Because this dang on girl that they got out here now, this dang on Caitlin Clark, I see what they are doing with her. I see a person who is I like Caitlin Clark if the media wasn't part of this whole charade, because she's a good scorer. But to me, that's the extent of where she is right now. She's not a good ball handler. She's not a good defender. She's very all of those things, right? But you can't. She's in a situation where she's in a win-win, where if I do well, I'm gonna get praise. If I have flaws in my game, if somebody points that out, then they're a hater. Well, she's a rookie. You just told me
she's a white woman in America.
Yeah.
You just told me she's the GOAT. Like she's coming in to do all of this. And she's gonna take the league by storm. So I'm judging her on what you said. Like if I was just looking at her, I'm like, okay, then she made some mistakes or whatever. But you just told me that I'm looking at the next best thing. So I'm judging her on that. But I can't, because if I say something about her flaws, then I'm a hater. But if she does she can be 2 from 9 from 3-point line. If she makes
if she was black, you think that you think that
I was gonna say that
they would not be like, oh, it wouldn't be like that.
She's a white girl that can play, and they are publicized for that for sure.
She's a lily white girl from Iowa, and that adds on
American too.
Right, true American. So I'm saying that to say, and I've seen her. She had like 2 or 3 technical fouls. When she gets a technical foul, they don't say that was a stupid play. You know what they say? She's feisty. You know what I mean? Like she's a feisty player. And so that's and with that being said, because you can look at things and create a narrative for things however it is that you want to do it. Like I say, and that's the reason why when we talk about Deontay Wilder being an excuse maker, okay, you might be right. But then what is Tyson Fury? What is Tyson Fury when he say that the reason why he lost on the scorecards because Usyk countries at war?
Okay, but that just happened. I mean, this is something that Deontay Wilder's been known for. You know what I mean? And Fury's not used to losing, so come on. That's something that Wilder's been doing.
So you telling me that he's as if he has like a lot of losses? He only had the loss against.
Right. But I'm just saying. Okay, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
But that's the reason why I can't rock out with, because there's certain narratives that they create. Tom Brady, when he yells at his teammate, he's pointing in their face, and then somebody else over there on the sideline, give me the damn ball. Oh, he's a diva and this and that. Well, Tom Brady's a leader. You see how he was.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. We can't.
Right.
That's the thing.
That's a fact.
And we'll not be honest. Anybody that calls you a hater for pointing out her flaws, they simply are wrong. Because you do that with every person. You point out their abilities, you point out their flaws. You're not a hater 100%. They are wrong.
Speaking the truth. Like, stop. They make it a narrative that like that shouldn't be there. Really.
Right.
You know, like she ain't no better than a lot of people would. Things just worked out different for her. And then again, I wonder why. You know?
And anybody that says that, they be like, well, you only pointing out her flaws because she's a white girl or something. No,
you only pointing out her good attributes because she is white.
Exactly. She's publicized because she's white.
Right.
Truth.
That's a strategy that people use where they project on you what it is that they are actually doing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, if somebody likes somebody because, and that's the thing, I wouldn't even be mad if somebody could just tell me, especially like white people, if you can just say, I like Caitlin Clark because she's one of us. Cool.
Yeah.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. And
Boxing
then
is the biggest. Boxing is the biggest sport. Like I feel like one of the most racist sports, though. Really, because you'll find a lot of times in boxing, black people go with the black people, the Puerto Ricans go with Puerto Ricans, Mexicans the Mexicans. I've never been like that though. Like my mom's white, my dad's black. I don't even look at that. But that's how a lot of sports are. Boxing to me is one of the worst, but a lot of sports are that way.
I feel like
Yeah.
boxing. I feel like honestly, I feel like boxing is in a lot of ways to a lot of people, it's a national thing.
Right.
You know, like they support their countrymen.
The country, right?
Like
Yeah.
Amir Khan and
true.
Anthony Joshua, they're
True.
different races, but they're British, and I feel like the
Right.
British people are behind them. You know.
Yeah.
It's like the World Cup or the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna root for your own country or your. Now here is a little bit different. Like this is the only place that I know. It don't matter. Like a British person is going to support British. You got the Pacquiao Filipino people. I don't care what Pacquiao do. I don't care what.
Hey, they love Pacquiao. My stepmom's from the Philippines. They love
What's the little dude name that whooped on? He ain't whoop on him, but he beat Gary Russell. The
Masayo.
Yeah. He the next Pacquiao to them. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk anything bad, right? So we the only ones where it's like it's finicky. You don't know how they gonna respond to him. You know what I'm saying? Like if this American is fighting this British dude or this, you might have Mayweather fighting Ricky Hatton, and there's a lot of people want to see Ricky Hatton beat the hell out of Mayweather. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Ricky.
Why do you think that is?
Mass support, man. When he flew to America.
Yeah, exactly.
He's white.
Well, there's a lot of people that wanted to see Mayweather lose, and they would support anybody that fought against him. You know, like my dad was that way. He supported anybody that fought against him.
Me and Todd talked about that the other day, though, about Mayweather. Like Mayweather is probably one of the best. I mean, he's just one of the best boxers.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I mean, he did exactly what he's supposed to do in boxing. Yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what he did. I think sometimes his choice in fights or different things like that can be, people question that. But at the end of the day, he's one of the best, and people are so against him a lot of times because he was kind of like a villain. I feel like in boxing.
He does to be, yeah.
You know.
The villains draw money, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's what people you want somebody that's gonna bring out that in people, like bring out that side in people to be a boxer. Like you don't want a boxer
economically, like as far as making money, then that's gonna be good. But that person who can draw that passion out of people, where you love them or you hate them. Ali was like that too. You know what I mean? Where he can. Whether you love them or somebody who wanted to see him lose because this black dude is talking that talk, you know what I'm saying? And we want to see whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they gonna buy. But Ali got that from Gorgeous George too.
But
when he was
watching Ali, and I'm gonna tell you, it's really crazy because you go to Ali Museum, they have they'll have like this little video before you go tour the place. And there's a big part where he talks about white people. He's talking about, and everybody you look around, everybody in there is white.
Right.
It's interesting.
But let me ask you this question, right? So if I just told you, if I say this, and I say, we have an American who he's over in Italy. So if I just said an American, what comes to mind?
A white person.
Yeah.
Right. So they already, so that's already established.
Yeah.
Where American appears to be like a white person. So Americans, when a white person participates against other people, then they're gonna have their allegiance gonna support them. But the other subgroups, you know what I mean? And the subgroups to me is based on a pecking order in terms of their allegiance to how they view America. Because some black people may have a a different view of America based on history. You know what I mean? Like it's like we don't really just by and large just go with the program. So
Right.
that's always going to be, a sticky situation. When it comes to that sort of thing. As far as allegiance, like how, because see, if you have like AJ's in Britain, right? AJ, he's British to you. You know what I'm saying? Even though he has Nigerian heritage, but he's still British, and they're gonna support the hell out of AJ. He ain't no Mayweather where it's like, okay, I like AJ, I don't like AJ and all. No, they love him.
Yeah.
I've always liked the Brit fighters, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've always liked them. Lennox Lewis, Tyson. I mean, AJ. I always like.
Lennox ain't no Lennox ain't no damn Brit though.
Jamaican.
You got that Jamaica. See, when he lost against not McCall, but when he lost that other fight, he went straight to his Jamaican heritage, and he had all the motherfucking my bad. I don't mean to be cussing and stuff like that.
So okay, so
was it Rockman?
Rockman, yeah, he had.
Rockman,
yeah, he went straight. He went straight. Rasta. Oh, you want to romp with me? You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn, am I watching?
We were just talking about that. So I remember the Jamaican fighter, but he ain't no Jamaican fighter.
Yeah, man, I gotta give it back, man. You gotta hook me up with back.
So much you want to romp with me?
Yeah,
but tonight,
let me comments real quick,
I really hate. What do y'all feel like? Really, like I hate that Wilder didn't say nothing. I mean, I can understand why he didn't. I probably would have did the same thing.
His noodles loose. You know what I'm
all
saying?
Fighters do that, man. A lot of fighters, when they lose fights, they get out the ring and bounce. A lot of them do that.
But listen,
if this was potentially his last fight, I feel like he should have said so. Like, what did you feel like went wrong? I would love to have known what and maybe he wasn't in the right mind to do it.
He'll probably say something on Instagram or something like that, or on social media. He'll probably post a video, and it'll come out in the next day or something like that.
The man was over there on the ground and really, he damn near got knocked out. Like he was down there. I thought he was not. You remember his legs?
He was knocked out.
Yeah, he was. He was out of there. So when he was over there in the corner and he was talking to Malik Scott was telling him like, "Okay, we're gonna handle it like this." He's trying to tell him that maybe he wasn't responding the way they thought that he should. It's like, no,
right, okay, got you. So they're probably like, yeah, let's just wait and do this later.
Yeah, like nah.
And plus, it's late. It's so super late over there too. Like I think it's like probably 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, but it's December 25th to him. He probably think it's Christmas. Like, yeah, tomorrow, you don't know what's going through that man's mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let me run through the comments real quick, man. Ryan said Wilder has nothing to be ashamed of. Gave us one of the most exciting trilogy fights in boxing and tons of highlight finishes. All facts.
Who was that?
Ryan Haney. He just said he was saying Wilder has nothing to be ashamed of. You know, gave most exciting trilogy fights with Fury and has a ton of highlight finishes.
I mean, I totally agree. I think he does. And, he has nothing to be ashamed of. And, the good thing about Wilder is he ain't back down from nothing, even when, he's always gave his all. I mean, that's what it is. So,
and we gotta add in the fact that, they say he started boxing because of his sick daughter.
Yeah. Right.
So to climb up the ladder to get where he's at, to support his family, you got to respect it.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Absolutely. Just because his background not being like, I mean, even just with the whole Olympics, just him, what he's done. I mean, it's impressive for his skill set. It's super impressive.
Yeah.
So I don't think he has nothing to be ashamed of. And, you got to give him his props for sure.
Facts. Guy English says, just wait. Conspiracy theories are going to start that Eddie Hearn rigged the fight against Wilder. So.
Oh my God!
Like, who's this dude, man? Tell him to come on in here, man. I ain't got time for that nonsense today, man. Like, I got time.
Like, I don't know about that one, but
G5. He said, "Salute, fellas, at work, but I'm listening. Salute to the guru, man. Appreciate you rocking with us, man." But yeah, man, the whole card was solid to me, man. That was a nice card all around, man.
It was a good night. But it was a disappointing night. Like, I think I don't know. It was quite a few I didn't expect. I'm sure
What you
Eddie
what
Hearn
you
definitely didn't expect.
my bad. What you think about the 5-on-5 sort of tournament type thing? You like that?
I love that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
And then also, man, you know what I'm upset about though, man. All this goodness that happened on this card is a couple things that's disappointing, man. You got Tim Zoo got to pull out because of the cut. They didn't know that before they signed the dang on fight, man. Like, come on, man. You got my juices riled up for that August 3rd. I'm like, damn, they gonna put that on the undercard? And now it's like, dang, you gotta go ahead and postpone it.
Well, I
You
mean,
know
Wilder is Zhang moving up to the main event. I think that was a smart idea.
what's that?
With Wilder fight moving up to the main event. I mean, obviously that was great. What else
Oh,
you gonna do?
that was because
Yeah, because the
Better Be
Bebo
than
fight. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm talking about Ortiz and Zoo.
yeah.
They postponed that because the Zoo cut is not healing
yeah,
quick enough.
yeah. And
Hmm.
did you see that Ryan Garcia saying he'll step in? He's doing too much, man. I mean, he'll have to jump up 2 weight classes for that. I don't want to see that, man.
What's
No, I
going
ain't
on with Ryan Garcia? I haven't really been paying no attention. Like, what's going on with everything with him?
keep
Oh, he's
lying.
a nut, but he's cool.
Keep lying, man. Like so the Ostrin. so,
What's
so
what's going on with that?
the
He
latest
came back
news.
positive. So what does this mean for him? I mean, I
Right.
don't think nothing's gonna happen.
No, the
Right.
latest news is this. Is
Yeah,
they
I
got,
don't think the results is gonna matter to anybody.
That's what I'm saying. What's
Lordy,
the?
man, they're
no,
behind
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Hold on. They may not matter because see, fans again. That goes to the Caitlin Clark type of fan base that exists. Where some people they don't care. They don't care the fact that he was on whatever. They just want to see the result and however he
Yeah.
was able to deliver that. So you're gonna have that part of it. Now, as far as New York and their like determination and decision on the punishment, that still hasn't been rendered. So they're in the phase now. See what Ryan and his team tried to do is they said that it was 2 different supplements that he had that was contaminated. It had the ostrin in it. Unfortunately for him, one of the companies they came out today. You can Google it, you can YouTube it. They're like, no, it's no way. We got to go through the FDA and all this type of stuff. This is our warehouse right here. We don't get anything from anywhere that we don't know. And even if you had like something that you consider to be contaminated, it has a lot number on the back of it. So the lot number is going to have every different container that had that supplement in it. So if you sent, but they gave that to a company that was there affiliated with them, and they said that all these was contaminated, and it's like open. You can't do that, and like that's
The
not.
ashwagandha?
No, they own something else. Like they own like 5 different things from what they said before. I was telling somebody that Ryan Garcia, what he's gonna say when all of the different conspiracy theories come out that was false, because the people who have allegiance with them, they follow those things and they post those things. They say, well, oh, he's exonerated because of this. He's exonerated because of that. They never reveal when it comes out that that's false. But the New York, and they're doing them a disservice because they're gonna look at that as intent. Like if you keep lying, then that's more of a intentional. That's more indicative of somebody who's trying to cover something up. So you intentionally took it. See, your suspension lies on your intent. Like if I get like something in my system and I didn't, accidentally got in my system, then that's probably gonna be a 6-month suspension. But if I knowingly take something, that's why Amir Khan got 2 years. And so it's just like, okay, we're gonna get you up out of here. Because they found out that he intentionally, took what it is they said he took. But like I say, lying is showing intent. You know what I mean? Because why would you lie about what it is that's in your system? And people keep talking about, well, there's only small traces amounts and stuff like that. Why is it there though, sir? You know what I'm saying? Well, the small traces indicate that it really wouldn't have had an effect. Why would I put something in my system that's not, legal? Why would I do that? Like, what if it's not going to give me an enhancer? So that's where it is right now. I think the young man, if he would just play this, if he would just been quiet, didn't say anything, he would have been better off because he would have probably got like maybe a year at most, 6 months. But by all of this stuff, these antics and things like that, that's not going to sit well with somebody who.
Right. And it was antics before the fight too that, you know what I mean? It was a lot of that before the fight. It was like, I was like, that's why I wasn't even going for him. I was like, he seems like something ain't right with him. So I think a lot of that too has.
Yeah.
I got to give the man some credit here, man. I got to give the man some credit here.
Who?
Tyson Fury said before his fight with Usyk, after this fight, nobody's going to talk about it anymore. They're not going to care anymore, right? To not just Garcia, but Bill Haney and Devin, and to all their credit, people are still talking about this fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal, man. Like this fight left a mark.
Hey, this might be off topic real quick.
Good or bad, it left a mark where people are still talking about it, and that's a big thing in itself.
Yeah. What do y'all think about with Usyk being compared to Ali? Have y'all seen that?
Oh God.
Y'all haven't seen that?
In what sense, though?
Huh?
In what sense?
I've just seen a lot like on Facebook and stuff where people are like just the way that they're, for one, their bodies are built, the way that they've fought, the way that they fight.
Oh,
Ali?
Kind of the way the career is going and stuff. I don't know that they're comparing Usyk, I kid you not, to Ali.
I think Usyk himself would probably say, "Don't do that."
I mean, I would never compare nobody to Ali, but that's just kind of what's been floating around. I wonder if y'all seen that.
I didn't see it, but here's the thing: I see a lot of Luka Doncic. Is he the best player of all time? I'm like, well, come on, man. Can I just enjoy with the performance he put on the Game 5? Can I just do that? You know what I'm saying? You go a little too far. But however, though, like I can see it depends on how you tailor it. Like Usyk, they are around the same height and weight. I get that.
It's a lot of similarities as far as like certain little things.
Yes, and I can see the fact that his country is at war and he's putting up these performances. I can see that. You know what I mean? So I can respect, he could be the Muhammad Ali of the Ukraine. I can give him that. Yeah.
He's proven himself for sure. I mean,
see, that's the thing. I'm not a hater, man. Like I like Usyk. I like all of them.
I don't care if I don't like the way Usyk. I don't know. It's something about Usyk. And a lot of times maybe it's just his look. Maybe it's his look. But I do have to give him his credit because he's definitely showed up and showed out.
And I can respect that. You consistent. You're consistent with what you like and what you don't like. It's things that you just not gonna rock out with somebody because of those things. And I can respect it. And that's the thing. Like as far as consistency, I just like I said earlier, if somebody's telling me Deontay Wilder's an excuse maker, then Tyson Fury excuse maker. That's all I'm saying. You got to be consistent with me, and that's the only thing. You know what I mean? But yeah.
But again, I don't want to get on Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury's also went through. I mean, and it's been a public, type of situation with him. He's had a lot of mental health issues. He's had a lot of things he's overcame, right? And it's been very public. Everybody's been seeing it. So I don't feel like Tyson Fury. I mean, yeah, he made, but guess what? So did Pacquiao. There's a lot of fighters that have made excuses. But I'll tell you one fighter that has never and didn't was Miguel Cotto, which is one of my favorite boxers of all time. If we get an interview with him, that'd be the best day ever.
Miguel Cotto.
Cotto was like, to me, like, one of the best, and he never made. That's the fighters I respect the most. So he never made an excuse. You just get back up. You keep going, and you just come back and.
Now you're talking. If you're talking about Miguel Cotto, I can respect that as far as not making an excuse, but I know they're on Tyson Fury and that mental health stuff. I mean,
I
Yeah,
mean,
Connor.
like you said, it's been like what very few times. But if you talk about excuses and somebody who's always had an excuse, that's been Wilder. That's why I look
so
forward to see
so
what Wilder has to say. Just
okay.
when all everything comes back around. But like I said, I'm not a big Wilder fan. I respect Wilder though, and he deserves all the respect because again, he's also given us some of the fights we want to see, and
Right,
he didn't back down from it. So I
right,
mean, he's got respect for
right.
me.
So in comparison to the two,
If I go to Montgomery, Alabama, I'll take a picture with his statue.
right.
And be so super happy about it. You know what I mean? If I
So
see him, I would want a
Yeah.
picture with him.
Oh yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
so
You know?
Deontay Wilder is an American, right?
Yeah.
Does he have support of all of America?
No.
No, but he should.
He's American who's fighting Tyson Fury, who's from the
A
UK.
gifted traveler.
And damn near half of America is rooting for Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder.
But again, and a lot of times, and this is why promoters like big personalities, it's because of that.
That's
Tyson
Yeah.
Fury has got, I mean, he's gonna make you laugh. I mean, he's gonna put on a show. He always does.
so did
And
Tyson, was
that's a
Tyson
big part of boxing, whether
right?
y'all wanna accept it or not. It is that.
So
Like
was
Devin
Tyson
Haney, nobody cares about Devin Haney. He's boring.
right?
Like nobody cares.
You saying that, but was people liking Tyson Fury's big personality against Otto Wallen? Was they liking Tyson Fury's big personality against anybody basically outside of Deontay Wilder? That's when they liked his big personality. It was when he was fighting that guy. When did he sell make hella sales?
Who you talking about?
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury?
Yeah, when was Tyson Fury? Maybe Klitschko, but outside of Klitschko, when was Tyson Fury somebody that people clamored to see outside of fighting Deontay Wilder? He wasn't. It was because he was fighting that black guy.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my God.
It was
Yeah,
not.
I'm heading out.
I
I had
have to
go.
disagree with you on that. I do not believe that for a second. It had nothing to do with. I don't feel like. I feel like that had nothing to do with race. It really
Tyson
didn't.
Fury,
I'm gonna talk to you
I
later.
don't think that had anything to do with it. Maybe for the white people, but for me, it did not.
I'm not saying just you. I'm just saying in general for that fight to do as well as it did, it was the great. I'm not gonna say it was the fact that you always gonna get those fights. You're gonna get the Coonies against the Holmes. You're gonna get whoever the good lighter complexion person against the black guy is always gonna play.
I mean, I understand that, but at the same time, when I look at a fight again, like I told you, like, I know a lot of people, and that's why I say with boxing, like, and I say it's okay, well, countries, but no, I'll go for like whoever I feel like is the best boxer, like whoever I like the best. It doesn't matter what color they are, what race they are.
You
So
mixing what I'm saying in
I
terms
just
of
can't see.
you mixing what I'm saying as far as your preference in terms of I'm going based on what you said. You said that Tyson people like big personalities. When did they like a big personality as far as Tyson Fury outside of him fighting Deontay Wilder? I'm looking at his resume, and that hasn't been a case. That hasn't been like people were just clamoring for a Tyson Fury fight until he fought Deontay Wilder because they felt like that guy can finally beat.
No. So so what you're trying to insinuate is that
No, I'm not saying
him fighting Deontay Wilder is the reason that Tyson Fury, that people want to fight him, or that he
no. What I'm
was
saying
in that
is
position.
you said people like Tyson Fury because of his big
Yeah,
personality.
he got a big personality. He's fun. I mean, there's been
Yeah.
you can look back at all his fights.
You keep talking and missing the point of what you said.
I get what you're saying, really. Like he did all that antics, he did all that build up crazy stuff with Wilder. He didn't really do this with anybody else. So and they fought 3 times. So it was a lot of trash talk and all like. So I get what you're saying. Like, but before Wilder, the Klitschko fight was born. So I didn't really see him doing all that antics and stuff before then. So you got a point there.
Okay.
That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry. Appreciate it.
But I think that Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and the comparison between the two is going to cause, a rift. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna lay off that right there. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just gonna ask this last thing. I'm gonna get up out of here. I take a little nap. I got up early, man. I got about 7 o'clock. I hit the gym. I'm trying to get this beach body together because we got the rooftop pool. You know what
We
I'm saying?
want to see you in the ring. That's what we want to see. No?
Listen, man, you can see me in the rain and streets. I don't care. Like right now, the way I'm feeling. Listen, man, I'm Big Bang Henry. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and look, they don't want to be messing with me right now. But anyway,
Who's your pick? Who would you pick to fight?
AJ. I knocked the hell out of AJ right
Who?
now. AJ.
No, you lying.
That's what I want right there.
You lying.
AJ,
You don't never want to see AJ in the ring.
tap that chin, and get in my body there. But anyway, I ain't really worried about them English muffins. Let's go ahead and stay focused. So
It was a good night. It was a good night. It was a good night of boxing. To be honest,
it was.
I mean,
But last thing though, right? So you got these fights coming up in the summer, man. What do you think about? It's two cards in particular. You got Broner and you got old boy that he's gonna face Cobb.
I like it, man. But for some reason, like I was looking it up, I don't see that it's televised. But I like the fight, man. I like how they did the build up. A lot of Blair Cobb did all the antics and stuff at the press conference, but it's hard for me to call, man. Broner hasn't looked good in years.
yeah, he has not, and that's
so it's tough, man.
I'm a little concerned.
I might go with Cobbs on this one, man.
I would.
I might go with Cobbs.
Yeah, don't
What's the other one?
Yeah, that's I'm putting that money on Cobb, bro.
Yeah, but is that televised, man? I didn't see anything about it being televised. I heard it was going to be on Triller, but I haven't seen any info on that.
It could be because it's like a Friday fight, right?
Yeah, it's on Friday. Yep.
Yeah, we get back to Fox. Back to Fox and have the free fight. Just watch it. You remember when you used to be able to watch boxing on Fox?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that'll happen one day again.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be
the Zone, right?
Yeah, it's the Zone right here.
And the Zone. Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna be on no damn.
What y'all think about the Saudis though? Like, do y'all think like? Because I would love really to have some more fights back in the United States.
Oh, and I feel like they doing that in August with
yeah, but I feel like the Saudis are still they're gonna be trying to get all they're gonna put the money out and it's gonna be the same thing. That's where all the fights are gonna be. The majority of them. You see them, they putting that money out.
Right.
How much did do y'all know how much they made tonight?
I don't be giving a damn.
Nah, I'm not sure.
I don't be giving a damn about that.
I'm curious to.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm just happy that we getting a Wilder Zhang. We getting, and they was gonna put the better BB Var. You know what I'm saying? Optically, it would look better if it wasn't in Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to see it's that look a little bit more organic where they put, like where it lands. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say, for instance, you got either Vegas, because you just used to seeing it Vegas, New York.
Right.
Could be a hometown dude who got some shit going on. But at the end of the day, we starting to see the best dudes mix it up because that money is just too good for them to turn it down. And
exactly
have been so reluctant. Only dudes who still can duck to a certain degree or pick and choose whoever it is they want to fight is guys like Canelo, Tank, and people like that because of the fact that they don't necessarily have to do that. Like some of the other guys, really, if they're gonna want to make some big money, then they're gonna have to go over there and fight. But on the flip side of that, some guys, the problem with that is gonna be some maybe willing to get in the ring, even if they compromise.
Yeah,
they know that they not that money You know what I'm saying? Like anywhere else. Like I think Frank Sanchez a couple weeks ago, he looked like he was gimpy as hell. Like I'm like, this dude limping the shit up in the ring, but maybe he was getting some money that he like, damn, I gotta get this money.
Right.
Yeah,
They got the money. They got the money. It's
yeah. I
all
don't like.
there.
Yeah, I don't like how he had that knee brace on, man. It's like I wouldn't. Like you said, he probably needed the money or whatever, man. But yeah, the guy went in there with a knee brace on his knee, so like he already was at a disadvantage.
Right.
He damn had a cast on his knee. I'm like, man, what you doing? Right. But yeah, again. So what you think about that card though? So we got that. We got the Tank card coming. Oh, Tank card. What you think about Tank and
Can't
Frank?
wait.
And then what do you think about my guy Benavidez against Gostic?
Both of them are good fights, man. The Gossip Benavidez fight, that's interesting because Benavidez is moving up, to a new weight class, and Gossip he's no pushover. He gave Better Big a tough fight. As far as Tank and Frank Martin, with me hearing about this rehydration clause stuff, man, I don't like it. So
no,
Frank
they're not
Martin's
doing it.
already skinny.
No, they're not doing it.
They not doing it?
No, it's no rehydration clause.
It's not. I mean, I heard it was.
No, what happened is they couldn't enforce it because of the fact that they signed the fight prior to them. According to the last thing I saw, but this had to be about a week ago now. Something changed. I don't know. But about a week ago, they were saying that they have a new policy in place, but they can't enforce it on Frank Martin and Tank because they had signed a fight before they came up with the policy.
Oh.
Well, I got Tank by late round stopping. I think Martin's going to be good with his footwork and everything. He's going to be real good defensively, and he's going to be good, offensively. But I think the pressure would be too much for him in the late round. Tank probably get like a championship round stoppage, like a 11 for 12.
Yeah, I think it will be a later stoppage probably. So.
Yeah, and what's the name? Matias and Pyro fight the same night on his own, so that's going to be a lot of boxing that night, man.
Yeah, that's going to be they're gonna have like the lowest sales of all time, that Pyro fight. But check this out. I'm gonna tell you something real, man. Like Floyd is a hater.
Okay.
Floyd can be snakish outside of the ring. Like he tried to play so many different hands, but I wouldn't cross Floyd, especially like Tank. You know what I mean? It's a couple things that go with the Mayweather being under his umbrella, because that's what got Tank to the point where he's one of the cash cows in boxing. But the other thing, people talk about Ford, like his trainer. I don't really see it with those dudes. Like him, Cunningham. What I see them as being is somebody in the ring. When you are down, they'll motivate you to do more. I don't see them being somebody who tells you or teaches you something or tells you something that they coached you, that we worked on in order to change what's going on in the fight. That's the thing. And this is the first guy that I see him facing if there's not a rehydration clause, like I'm thinking that it's not. That really.
That's what Todd just said. That was when you were talking about Todd, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that, I heard that it wasn't a rehydration clause because of the fact they signed the fight before they came up with this new thing for that belt. So with that being said, this is the first legitimate guy that he's facing. The only thing about Frank Martin is he started so late. But when I see him fight, he's such a hard worker and he's such a tough dude that he applies the pressure that he applies. And he's not compromised. Like a lot of guys I see Tank fight, they're compromised in some way. When I saw Rolly, I'm like, dude, it's just not that good. When I saw Santa Cruz, I'm like, he fights like the way Tank would want somebody to fight. He's a volume puncher who's susceptible to punches, and Tank is a big ass puncher who's gonna land at some point. You know what I mean? Like it's always something. Mario Barrios with the weight clause. You had Ryan Garcia, weight clause. It's always something that's favorable for him. This is the first time I'm seeing him fight somebody that's a legitimate threat that doesn't have to deal with any of that type of stuff. So that's why I say it's a very, very tricky fight for Tank Davis. And his corner, I'm not sure once it gets, tough, are they going to be telling him the right things to do? I will put a little money on Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 20 or something like that to see how it goes. I'm sure he's going to be a sizable underdog, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's a good night of boxing, man. We only got 2 weeks for that, so I'm excited.
Yes, sir, man. Certainly appreciate you, man. Always when we talk boxing, it always go by so quickly. You know what I'm saying? How long have y'all been on here, man? Like all together?
Hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It don't even seem like it'd be that long, though, do it?
Yeah, no, it don't really seem like it. But I mean, when you have a lot of guests on, man, that time go by quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me ask you this question, man. I'm gonna let you get up out of here. I know some UFC or something like that going on tonight too. You checking it out?
I didn't really check the UFC out. But I know I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it. Is it on now?
No, I just knew it was gonna come on later on. I saw it. Like I say, that's the reason why I mentioned that I got me a nice ass mean nap earlier. So now I'll be up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, same thing with me, man. I worked today. I worked today, so I took a little nap. But like once some fights came on, man, like I think I was up, fully for like Raymond Ford and Nick Ball, because that was a real good fight. And then like the Herkovich Dubois was a good fight. So and Bivol had to stop it. So I was up pretty good, but like I said I took a nap too earlier. So
yeah,
because I was on schedule today. Yeah.
No, I feel you, man.
Mm-hmm.
But no, man, it's all good, brother. We're gonna come on tomorrow and we're gonna do our thing. I just had to take off last week because I was out there in Charlottesville and I went to Monticello, which is where former president or third president Thomas Jefferson, his mansion is out there. And so I took a look at that historic site, went to a place called Citizens Burger over there in what they call the downtown mall area. Delicious, man. You ever been to Charlottesville, Virginia?
Nah.
For you, that might be a little bit far. But if you ever get a chance, like if you ever just want to check out like a nice little spot, little quaint, it's older. That place, I don't know how far. What's the name of that place out there in West Virginia, man?
So it's in Virginia or West Virginia?
No. Westcombe is in Virginia. It's in the center part of Virginia. That's where, like, the Cavaliers and stuff like that. Their university is right there, but they got a lot of little nice stuff, especially if you go in there with, your partner. So I met somebody out there. We did a lot of those different activities, but it's very romantic. It's very romantic too. But I was saying like the other place to go to is in West Virginia, Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry is similar to that. But the thing about Harper's Ferry, and again, I don't know how far these places are from you because it seemed like you are closer to. Are you close to like the New Jersey and stuff and Philly and all that?
Yeah, Jersey. Philly, like, is a 3-hour drive for me. And like Jersey, like I said, I always take a ferry in Delaware. So both of them I can get to in a few hours. So I mean, like I go to Jersey a lot. I was just recently in Philly, and I'm thinking about going to Philly again for a D Block concert. I'm trying to debate which one I want to go to because they're going to be in Philly, they're going to be in DC, Virginia. I'm just debating which one I want to attend.
How far is DC? How far is DC from you? Like when you go to DC, how far is that?
DC is like 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so that might be. I was gonna say Harper's Ferry, but you might find something that is equally as good. I was like Harper's Ferry. If you go there,
Mhm.
and from here, so I'm like right outside of DC. So from here, it's about an hour, but they have a line. You go to it's the Maryland side. You go up Maryland Heights. So when you go up that little hike, you take it up top. When you
Mhm.
get to the top, you are in Maryland. But if you go over to the side over here, you're in Virginia. You go to
Okay.
the side over here, you're in West Virginia. But you
Mhm.
overlook in Harper's Ferry, which is it's just beautiful. Then you got the Potomac River that just it's just it's nothing like it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was just saying, like, just little places like that to travel to that a lot of people not up on. Um, yeah. So I did that last week as far as Charlottesville, and I'm going back when we were um having this broadcast. I was texting a lady who I met out there. I plan on going back, but you keep in mind, Charlottesville is a place where they Charlottesville is not too far from Richmond. So they had like when you had the George Floyd incident that took place, not too long after that, they decided to take down the statues and stuff like that of the
Mhm.
Confederate people and all of that. And
Mhm.
uh, so it was a lot of hoopla about that. And then in Charlottesville, they had the incident where the guy ran over the protester. So they got a street named after her, like going down the middle of their downtown mall area. Um,
Mhm.
but it's a real like you wouldn't think of Charlottesville being like that. Like it's a nice city to hang out and go to, but it's just like I say for 2 or 3 days, you'll
Mhm.
really appreciate it because the scenery too. Like you got the mountains. I think it's Mount Clark that goes like right across.
Okay.
Um, a lot of good stuff, man.
That's what's up.
But yeah. But I'm sure, like I say, you over there on the side that you're on, you're gonna have a lot of other places that you can get to that would probably be very similar. You know what I'm saying? And get a
Yeah,
similar experience.
yeah, but I'm put that on my bucket list. She said Harper's Ferry.
Harper's Ferry is that's West Virginia, but
It's
that's gonna be
okay.
the most unique place in West Virginia because West Virginia is West Virginia, but
Right.
that part of West Virginia is just different. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like this. If you go to I mean like all places. Las Vegas is different than any place in Nevada. New
Mhm.
Orleans is very different than any place in um Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Mhm.
unique. You're gonna have a
Right.
different experience, especially with that water going through and those different boundaries. Like
Mhm.
you're boundary Maryland, you got Virginia, you got West Virginia. So yeah. But yeah, put it on your bucket list, man. I don't wanna
Yeah, for
it's not
sure,
it's
man.
not, it's not a travel channel. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to be, you know, talking around.
Yeah, I said traveling is something that I've been doing for a long time, man. So I appreciate you dropping that for me. So, like I said, I'll definitely put that on my bucket list.
Yeah, man. Anybody listening, man, subscribe to my boy right here. You got the legend. He always putting in that good work. And then don't hesitate to hit that man cash up, man. He gave y'all what y'all needed, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's $ Ty Fitty 3319. You got over there, Deontay Wilder. May he receive his blessings, you know what I'm saying, for the work that he put in throughout his career. Zhilei Zhang, you know what I'm saying, put him out of his misery. So salute to that. But most importantly, man, salute to you, Ty, man. Appreciate you having me on.
All right, man. Appreciate your words, man. Like I said, I know you're going live tomorrow. Let me run through these comments before you hop off.
Do your
Shane,
thing.
he said, good talking to y'all tonight. He said, good fight. Salute from the VP, positive energy, Shane Solis. Appreciate you. And he's talking to you. He said, shoot me the link tomorrow. I want to jump in on that conversation. So,
No doubt. You got it.
all
You
right,
get it.
all right. Yeah, so definitely appreciate you, man, for your words, man. Definitely, and everybody tuning in, man. Definitely subbed. Last ones at the bar, man. One of the most consistent channels out there. No bias, always dropping the knowledge. the age, the height, the weight, consistent. So like respect what y'all do 100%, man.
Respect to you, man. Respect to Christian. Christian, I ain't mean to come in, what I'm saying, guns blazing, but I got to defend the honor of the guys who I've, been watching all, and what got me continue to watch the sport of boxing, man. So I got to honor, defend those fellas, but nothing against you. I respect your opinion on everything that you, or all your views and whatnot. So don't think of it like that. And if you ever want to come on, man, and share your thoughts, but I'm always going to go ahead and push back towards something that I deem that's inequitable. You understand what I'm saying? And I could be wrong. And I want to be corrected if I am wrong. But I just want to shout out to Christian too. It's no offense to anything that I said. It's nothing directed towards you.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I think she might have had a connection issue, but salute to her, man. For, coming on, rocking with us, a few times now. Like it's good to have, hear boxing from a woman's perspective. There's some diehard boxing women fans out there, so appreciate her, for coming through and rocking with us, man.
Absolutely, man. She's very knowledgeable. You know what I mean? She got her the people that she like, and I respect that. I just the only problem I got with Kristen is this. I'll knock out your boy AJ. I ain't gonna lie to you. You go ahead and get up in there with me. I'm gonna put 2 to his chin. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna put an AJ train. You understand what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, AJ is your number one fighter, man. So.
I've been in the weight room. But no, Ty, man, thank you, sir. You know what I mean? Sincerely.
All right, yeah. All right, man. Salute to you, man. Have a good show tomorrow again, man. Everybody tune in. Sub the last ones at the bar.
Peace.
All right, peace. Yeah, appreciate everybody, tuned in, rocking with us, man. Almost 2 hours strong. 2 hours strong. Salute to my guy. Last one's at the bar. Wilton Henry coming through. Salute to Shane Solis coming through. Salute to Christian coming through. Salute to everybody in the comment section. We appreciate you. These lives stay busy, man. Almost 2 hours strong. Salute to everybody, that sub to the channel, that's been rocking with us, since day one. Yeah, y'all know where I'm at, man. Facebook, Todd Finney, Instagram, The Legend 3347. And before I close it out, man, I want just do this little video for my guy Shane. If you ain't seen this video, man, it's on the channel. So definitely want to play this before I close it out. So
that sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. So, like, where do I find it? I'll tell you what, you ought to go down to In This Corner podcast with Ty Finney. Well, that's where everything is good. I'll tell you what, after you get some propane, you just head on down to Ty Finney 3319. Go on down there and find some of the best boxing news in the game. They're the best, I tell you what. So what do we watch? Dang it, you watch the dang Ty Finney boxing podcast In This Corner at Ty Finney 3319. Dang it! Dang it!
all right, good work by my guy Shane Solis, and I'm gonna play this song and close it out, man.
It's passing up. This corner with the legend Ty Finney Ty. In this corner with the legend Ty Finney Ty. In this corner with the legend Ty Finney Ty. In this corner with the legend.
All right, but close it out, man. You guys just witnessed the 46 live coverage and watch along on the In This Corner podcast with your boy, the legend Todd Finney. On that note, I'm out. I'll see you guys again soon. Peace.